Do you have
Yeah,
artists you're looking at?
I do, I do. I'm just reading one. We'll go with this one because I think this one's a really good one. Cell phones are portals to hell.
Let me let's think about that one for a moment here. You know what? Tell me when you're ready. I'm ready. I'm
Oh, sorry.
Nope, you are all right.
Yeah,
I would say no, only for the reason of it's just cell phones. That the question's very broad. I don't necessarily see a problem with a flip phone. Now, smartphones, however, this might be a bit of an extreme, but there is that case. I can't remember who it was when they were messing around with the AI and essentially found a demon. And while our smartphones at this very moment may not really be AI, we can download things like ChatGPT onto them. They can full well act as a portal to hell or a portal to interact with demons. As I am a more I guess you can say supernatural leaning Christian Catholic, however you want to label me. I do believe in all matter of such things.
yeah. No, so for me, it's not taking it quite literally. I think it's for me, it's like when an individual like the social aspect, right? It's like remember the time when I was a kid or I was a teenager, and like the way we would communicate was like through talking with one another and going out to places and making friendships and connections, and now we're in such a bastardized place when it comes to social media. It's like you don't see the world for what it is anymore. It's this fantasy, happy-go-lucky sunshine and rainbows, and it's all bullshit, and it's just like what they want you to perceive it as. And it's the same thing with like social media and media in general. And so like that's kind of what I say when I say yes to it's a portal of hell. It's more of a portal
A
of like
metaphorical portal to hell,
yeah,
not literal.
absolutely. It's like we're destroying ourselves with it.
That
Yes,
that
it
I
can.
can go on.
Right, and so I think there should be a spot for because I'm drinking right. I'm just like just slide this drink in the middle for yes and no.
Yeah, yeah, a little bit of both.
Yeah,
Metaphorically, yes. Literally, no.
yeah,
That
absolutely. Yeah,
that is fair enough. I also believe, by the way, we absolutely played those first two questions wrong. I am supposed to answer how I think you're supposed to answer, and you're supposed to answer how you think I'm going to answer. I completely forgot about that.
oh, okay,
I
yeah.
stated that as well at the beginning of this episode. I just clearly I've had enough to drink before we even started. Um, but yes, we can even look back in our wayward time before where we dabbled in little bits of RP here and there, and the communities were just insufferable people who are exactly as you described.
It's just like these people that want life to be a certain way when they get to it, and like and it starts at a young age. Like I've seen it with my children. Is like, oh well, I can do this because I've seen this person do it. Well, do it your own way. I was like, I'm not saying you can't do it, but like what you see is not is not the real perception. I was like, it's not reality. It's just like a snippet, a clip, and what people want you to see. I mean, like, what happens beyond that? Like, when what happens when the camera goes off? What happens? What was going on entire? Was it live? These things, and like, how did this person get to that point? And what can you do better to advance in that, whatever you're going into?
That is true. There is a very large and unfortunate phenomenon of people seeing these people with significantly more money, significantly different lives with different scenarios of their life and everything, and they're either like you said they're going to like, oh well I could be exactly like that, where simply the reality is they can't, not for any sort of malicious reason. we can still say you could do whatever you want to do, but we have to be realistic. But you're also having people like unfortunate realities with some women and even men. Like a lot of people who watch a lot of lifting videos, for example, they like to say, "Oh, lifting so many plates, like 2, 3 plates, has been so normalized." But that's actually a extreme feat of like human strength, which it is. And then with women, you see all these models that are starving themselves and getting
Hmm.
surgeries, and poor young girls are like, oh well, I don't look like that, and they're just being disheartened.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
I, 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 I think we're good.